Hi, and welcome back to Vegan Delicious. You're going to get to watch me slice this scrumptious, mouth-watering vegan ham. Hi, folks. Okay, so I'm going to show you the cutting of this ham. So after I glazed it and baked it, this is how it ended up looking. And I'll take it out so you can have a look. With the lovely marbling there. And this is the white mixed in with the pink. You can see a little bit clearer here. And some of these little pockets that you see here is from that membrane. And that will make it really nice to tear apart. You got some nice fatty pieces here from the coconut oil that solidifies. So let's go ahead and give this a cut, and I can show you what the cross section looks like. And you've got a nice little kind of skin here, so it feels just a little bit more resistant on the outside because of the glaze bake. And remember, this is being refrigerated as well. You can see here lovely, beautiful cross section. And I'm going to tear one apart so you can see what that looks like. My hubby had this yesterday for breakfast already, and he absolutely adored it. Look at that. Now you see that white little pull there? That's what you get on real ham. And that's what that starchy membrane does. See that? That pull, that there. And it's got a lovely salty texture. You can see here, there's some of that salty membrane, starchy membrane here as well. See that? And that's because when I wrapped this, I covered it in the starchy membrane. So that's why it looks like that. And you can see how beautifully it comes apart. Doesn't that look like ham? Beautiful. And it's the right type of chew. It's not tough. It's the right type of chew. So what I'm going to do now, you just slice all of this up and just leave it in the fridge like cold cuts. It will last in the fridge for quite a long time. And by a long time, I mean like, even a week is fine. If you're not going to use it all at the same time, the part that you're not going to use, just go ahead and put that in the freezer. And then when you're ready, take it out the night before you want to use it. Then you can slice it and treat it the same way as if you hadn't frozen it. It keeps extremely well in the freezer, a few months if you wrap it so it doesn't get frost, on it. And the reason that this is kind of coming as it is now here, you can see how beautiful that looks here in the middle. And you've got that lovely ham crust that you would expect with a roast, maybe for Thanksgiving or something like that. But when you have, this is obviously just come straight out of the fridge, but when you leave this to sit for a little while, even 10 or 15 minutes before you cook it, you don't have to do that, but something else happens to it because it gets a little bit closer to room temperature and it becomes even softer. It's not soft like it melts in your mouth. You still have to chew it, but it just becomes a little bit softer. But it's just so beautiful. I just want to show you this here. Look at that. That is so indicative. I haven't eaten ham for many years, but I do remember this. That is so indicative of that pull that you get with ham. It really is quite special. Okay, let me get the rest of this sliced. I think I'm probably going to slice 2 of them. If you have a big family, it's a great idea to kind of maybe split it in half, and then just kind of like work through each piece. So you get more slices. You can add it with something like vegan omelette for breakfast. So you could have a few pieces of this, some vegan omelette, maybe some grilled tomatoes. I'll tell you how we serve it. That's everything I just included. You could put some hash browns with it. You could have some plantains, whatever you like, whatever makes a great breakfast for you. If you're going to put this in a sandwich, because we have roasted it, it is perfect as it is for a sandwich. You don't have to cook it again. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. And it is absolutely beautiful. And you can see here, it's getting even easier to slice because it's just been out of the fridge for a couple of minutes. It just slices so beautifully. Look at that. And it really is no effort at all. Sometimes you see kind of when people have cooked seitan or vital wheat gluten or any kind of gluten product, that it's really tough, and you can see kind of like drag marks through the slices, and you don't see that here because it's not present because of the method that I use. And it's beautiful. And the marbling, that's one thing I really love about this, is the marbling really, really makes it look so much more authentic. Even if you did it without the marbling and it was just pink, that would also work. I wouldn't recommend doing the recipe that I do for the white part and cooking that on its own, because it's so starchy and kind of gluey a little bit. You'd have to use my separate chicken recipe if you wanted to do a ham that, or even use the pink recipe, but just don't put any pink colouring in it. And that would work if you wanted like a chicken ham or a turkey ham. That would be doable. And then just stay to kind of more white ingredients, nothing that has any colour. I hope that you're enjoying watching me slice this. What would you serve this with if it was at your home? This is like a week's worth. There's no way that... I think I'll probably just slice this one. I'll put the one in the fridge and the other in the freezer. And I've still got, I think 3 or 4 more in the fridge to cook that I haven't even gotten to this stage on because I was a bit busy and I just needed to kind of work with what I had. But you can see here like the little pockets of that membrane. And on this occasion, I didn't interlace butter through because we're watching our butter intake at the moment. But you can see here, and actually my hubby said he didn't notice that there wasn't extra butter. But if you do want that really super fatty, bacony taste, yeah, use the butter. I make my own butter at home, vegan butter with coconut and vegetable oils. You can use avocado oil as well. But you can just see here, I just love that membrane because it really adds so much to the texture. It really tastes that extra bit of fat that you're looking for. There is oil in this. It's not that there isn't oil. It's just that I didn't interlace oil when I was doing the wrapping and rolling and twisting and all that kind of stuff. So here, instead of continuing straight, if I wanted to have a few smaller pieces, you just turn it on its side and then go for that. And this is what I would put on, say, like a pizza or something like that. And I'll probably make pizza later this week. So this gives me a little bit of extra that I can use for that purpose. All right, so I think we're pretty good with this so far for our presentation. Let's get it on the plate. And show these beautiful ham slices. Oh, see how that falls apart? Wouldn't you just bite that off? Oof, lovely. So here we go. This is our vegan ham, made at home, absolutely no bad ingredients, just amazing seasonings to add super flavor. And the textures that you're looking for, the rind that you're looking for on a baked ham. Absolutely delicious, really delicious. Baked ham, and if you cook it on one side, like fry it on one side, not too high heat, gentle heat. Fry it on one side, turn it over, just turn the heat off. It will give you a really nice, sear. But if you wanted it to be more bacony, cook it a little bit longer on one side, turn it over on the other side, like on one side until it's brown, and then turn it over on the other side and turn your skillet off, and it will turn crispy as well. So it actually is always more cooked than it seems. But that's it. That is this beautiful vegan ham. I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you want to see the entire method that I use to create this ham, please check out the first video that was ever on my channel, because that's why I set up the channel, to show people the recipe. And it did really well. So if you really want to try doing this yourself at home, it does take a little bit of time, I will not lie about that, but you can spread it out over a few days if you're busy, and it's very forgiving of that. But it's really delicious. And if you make a big batch, like maybe 5 rolls, if it's your 1 or 2 people, 3 people, or even 4, that's a month's worth of ham easily, if you put it with other things as well. So absolutely delicious. I really hope that you go ahead and make something that make some of this. It really will add to your palate as a vegan. It really adds something new to your palate as a vegan, and just bring flavors that you may be used to, or that you may have missed. There we go. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really grateful to have you as a viewer. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember to stay delicious, and I really hope that you get a chance to make this for yourself and your family, and that you enjoy all the deliciousness that I'm trying to share with y'all on my channel. Thank you so much for watching. You have yourself an absolutely wonderful, delicious day. Remember to come back, go ahead and comment. I answer every single comment on my channel. And please remember to share and like, and catch me on the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.